All right, we're live.
All right. How's everyone doing? This is chapter 860 by One Piece called Party Begins at 10. We start off with a cover page of Crocodile shooting a dolphin range, which is kind of ironic given the fact that he's sand. Pretty much the first start is the Jinbei portion of it, him talking to one of his members. I think his name is Aladdin, I believe.
Yeah.
And they're basically discussing, what happened with Big Mom and Jinbei regarding the roulette, the assassination. You have.
You're doing the recap.
You have Peckham. He's basically saying what the guys are doing. He's still complaining about being tied up. And we get some glaring death flags in Jinbei in this portion. And also how he's like saying that I am going to join the Straw Hats at some point. Like, he's not saying if I join, he's saying when I join. So he has every intent to join Luffy at some point in the story. And pretty much that's like the first portion of it. Then the second portion of it is basically everyone arriving to the banquet. We have a nice double spread with Vince Smokes. And basically Rachel, she's contemplating like what Sanji's been up to. And then you have all the members of the black market coming. You have a guy called his name is God. He's like God of Fortune. You got Big News Morgan. Yeah, this woman called Sussy, Drug Pelco, Understand, all that. Nice double spread as well. So basically, we have everyone's just basically coming into the banquet. We have I believe his name is Cyril.
Yeah.
He creates basically the stairway to it, and to me, which is a great panel in my opinion. Like, it's probably the best panel of the chapter.
The candy stairwell.
Yeah. Then we have Caesar comes in, and he's basically like we're about to walk in, and then this guy comes in called, I think his name is Jigra, and he's basically introducing himself, and then all of a sudden he gets shot in the head, and we see the phenomenal Curry, who has the highest bounty that we've seen so far. I think it's
the highest bounty in the series.
Yeah, this highest bounty we've seen. His name is Dogtooth in the English, I believe. The second son of Big Mom, and I guess the last of the commanders, or one of the three commanders now. He shoots him with a jelly bean, and then Capone says this guy's going to be a problem given the fact that he has OP observation hockey, which we'll get into after the recap. And pretty much it's just, she's smoothie. She's making like giraffe juice and like lava volcano juice, which is kind of funny and weird. And then Big Ma walks in and tells everyone to celebrate, and we kind of get this very, very kind of like evilish laugh from her, like looking at her on the last panel, and then Sanji just looking down, smoking a cigarette. And that's the chapter.
Right. Adosi, can you talk?
Yeah.
All right. What are your overall thoughts on this chapter?
It was a good. I think it was good. It was really good. I think Kyle Curry's introduction was really good. I didn't realize that was the highest boundary we saw so far. That's interesting. I think the observation hockey opens up a lot of possibilities. Jinbei, I was never. For some reason, I just never thought that Jinbei fit inside of the Straw Hat crew. I don't know if he's going to die. He might, but I don't want him to join the crew. I just don't think he fits with all the other characters within the crew. I'd much rather see him doing his own thing.
All right.
I wonder being able. Well, never mind. Well, go ahead. Everybody else go ahead, and I'll say that later.
Yeah, it's interesting because the reveal of the observation hockey thing seems like kind of a new thing. But I mean, in Skypiea, the mantra, if that's like a form of hockey, like they were kind of predicting the future in like a short span, right? Like they were reading minds. Could have been like a precognition sort of power that they had because of hockey.
Mantra is actually like in a sense. I think it was confirmed to be actually Haki that just
Yeah.
Skypiea named it Mantra because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
now.
So,
Excuse me, not now. Rayleigh, when he was training Luffy, he was talking to him about the hockey, and then he said the Skypieans call it Mantra,
yeah. So.
if I'm not mistaken. So
So this is like an advanced form of that. I'm guessing. Like the predicting the future, like way ahead of time. But Ibrahim, go ahead.
Yo, what happened?
What do you think of the chapter?
It's pretty dog shit, but I do like. Nah, I'll play it. I don't think that.
Are you?
Nah. I love this week's chapter. This chapter reminds me of a chapter similar to this. Right after Impel Down finished and right before Marineford started, where we had full page spreads of the supernova, not supernovas, the Shichibukai pulling up into Marineford,
Yeah,
and then we had
I
a
know
full page
that.
spread of like the three admirals like just chilling, and everybody's kind of arriving in. So it's kind of one of those chapters where it's like a bunch of spreads just kind of showing all the bigwigs pulling in and stuff. The new characters and new designs were interesting. Thought it was a well-drawn chapter. I'm happy that there wasn't really too much padding. It kind of just like, all right, let's start this now. Their plan is so not gonna work. The introduction to Katakuri was Shinobu Sensui like, with a dude just getting quick scoped from out of nowhere. I really liked it. His design is cool as hell. You know what's funny? When I first saw his design in his eyes, for some reason he looked like a short-haired crocodile to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, he does. He looks like Crocodile, Mihawk,
he looked like
partially Zoro, and who the fuck else?
It looks like Overhaul to me.
You got it. I don't know who that is.
He has a kind of, but he actually kind of does look like Overhaul. But his design is awesome, and
yeah.
Like you put him with the real Crackers design and then Smoothie, like you got a legit big three right there.
Yeah, they look cool. All those this standards of intimidating.
No, but
quick. Yo,
what?
Oda worked his ass off on this chapter. I don't know how you guys do comics, but doing double page spreads, cool. And this man had what, 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Almost the entire chapter.
Jesus,
it was 5.
I was just in awe of.
It was like a few pages. It was like a few regular pages, and then we just got into a just straight full page spreads to the end.
Oh Jesus, man! I'm just thinking how long it took this man to finish this chapter.
Listen, man, when you have a genius at work, you know it's not that hard. But this it was a quick chapter. It was pretty simple. We're just starting now. Everybody's just kind of at the end. Everyone's just kind of there, and it's just like this seems like such a closed environment. Like if this gets chaotic, like it's just gonna again. It's such a small space and so many characters and so many volatile personalities that like if any little thing breaks down, like it's gonna be insane. But I'm looking forward to what happens next, and yeah, as I said, this is a great chapter in One Piece.
What's up, Shino?
What's up?
Okay, so
you want to go, Andre?
yeah,
Right.
the first I'm just kind of like going in order the way the chapter went. The Jinbei stuff I thought was glaring because like it was just like overthrowing death flags at the death flags.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring that up too. Yeah, I was like, damn, what are they doing?
Like it wasn't even so. It was just like he was like saying death flags at the death flags at the death flags.
What the flashback that they with the
Aladdin was like, I'm gonna see you back again and all that. Like you better make it back.
Yeah. And this.
I'll let you finish.
I feel like Oda is saying, yeah, like the plan was to make Jim. I'm speaking if he does kill Jinbei in this arc. Yeah, the plan was to make Jinbei a Straw Hat, but I think he's trying to show off how dangerous Big Mom is, given the fact that she probably been showing her kind of like in a playful manner throughout the entirety of his arc. And even the last panel you see of her, like that side panel, the time she's on the bottom, like I kind of got like that, like evil presence that she should be giving off. I want to say all the time, but she should be giving off. I think if he does die, it's going to be a situation where it's though everyone's escaping, and like as they're going out the window, he stops everyone from entering and sacrifices himself. And you see Big Mom like kind of walk up to him, and then take
like a Gandalf there.
Yeah, like it's going to be one of those type of orders. Like these death flags were just like very.
I mean, everybody saw that shit.
All right,
One Piece.
We have the second best One Piece fan in the
country.
Second best.
Yeah, I'll let everyone else take one.
Frog? Eklo?
Wait, you guys are.
Y'all mute yourself real quick. I think you got a little echo.
Yeah, you got echo. Sean and Young and Shimon.
Echo?
Queen of the Pleasure Quarters? Stussy?
Yeah, the flapper girl.
Are we talking about Kevin? I'm sorry, Kevin didn't go yet. So I'm like...
Miguel, what did you think of it?
Wesley?
Wait, it was Miguel's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought the chapter was good. That's a good chapter. Mad. You know, cover spread. I mean, the page spreads. Like, yeah, the introductions of the new. Yo, Oda be coming up with some crazy characters sometimes.
Yeah, yo, that page of all those like dudes.
Like, it was
to be honest, like I don't know how this is why this man is like they call him a genius, because he comes up with characters like instead of
I feel you.
Like people are speculating. Oh, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna get reintroduced to this person. This and that. He gets more new people. Like what is this?
I feel like the bird we've seen before. I've seen somewhere before.
Like I mean,
yeah,
no, we've seen that bird. We've seen the bird before.
Really?
I just don't remember where. Or maybe
I've seen that design. It's a mascot for something. I've seen it before.
Oh, okay. No, but like the beginning, before, I think it was either Edo or Andre who said it, that the whole Jinbei, like the death flags was like rising. I think that he's highly likely to die. Cause I'm pretty sure Edo said it. Yeah, Edo did say it. Like I myself don't see Jinbei joining the crew. Like not joining the crew, but I don't see him fitting in the Straw Hat.
Okay.
As a crew member, I don't know why. I don't see him. I never saw him from the beginning. I never saw him. Like I never saw him as a crew member part. I don't know. I just don't know why. Like I don't dislike a character man like that. I just don't see him fit into the crew.
And I think it's because he doesn't fit a role within the crew, and I think it's because each individual member of the crew has a dream or a goal to aspire to, and Jinbei doesn't fit that kind of.
That's true.
No, Jinbei has a dream. He said he wants it. He wants to give it all the racism. In the Fishman, he literally said that in Fishman.
Well, regarding that, I think his role would be a helmsman. I think he was a helmsman for.
Wait,
Tiger.
Yeah.
No, you say his role would be a what?
A helmsman.
Go ahead.
Helmsman.
He does have the goal to see fishmen and humans kind of, I guess, coexist with one another. And I think when he first introduced the plan to Luffy, like Oda's was using this like kind of gag, it's like adding everyone into the plan, even though they weren't part of the plan. So at that point, I feel like Oda was introducing a quirk that Jinbei would have if he did join the crew.
I think he's aware of like people's expectations.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to like throw them off. Yeah, I think it's like a red herring. He's trying to like, give you the impression so that you think he might, but you're not sure. Like people who might be doubting it that he's ever going to join, like he's giving hints that he will. So that if he is planning to kill him off, it'll surprise you more. The people that are doubting that he's ever going to join. So
like if they kill him off, like I see him going out as a sense of saying that I went now. Like he'll say something along the line where I went now protecting the person that I was planning to follow or something like that.
I just don't see him joining because of the power dynamic in the monster trio.
Yeah.
It seems like the three of them are always going to be the strongest on the crew. Jinbei will pull it off.
Is anybody for Jinbei joining the crew? Like, does anybody want that?
I think Ibrahima and Young were like.
Yeah, problem.
It's probably not a want, but I'm fine with it.
Jinbei.
Yeah, I have no issue with Jinbei joining the crew. Problem.
The thing's,
I thought so, Nick.
All right, Kevin, go ahead. Your thoughts on the chat.
Start from the beginning. We all saw the Jinbei red flags. I actually do think either Jinbei or Pedro is gonna get killed. This chapter.
Dang,
Not this chapter.
Man, both of them get bodied in this arc, yo.
Yeah,
just to flex Big Mom's strength.
Both of them could get bodied, and I'll talk more about that at the end of my thing. At the end, either like I said, Jinbei or Pedro is getting murdered. I like the fact that he was having that conversation with Aladdin, because we never really see him. The only time we've ever seen Jinbei have like a long, extensive talk with somebody was when he spoke to Luffy, and then we saw a little bit of that when he was telling the crew. He was speaking about telling the crew how he was gonna join Luffy and whatnot, and he's pretty much getting away. So I feel like the first 6 pages was like straight red flags. You see Praline being her sexy self. I feel like committing bestiality, but you know. We get that right after that, we get that nice ass double page spread with Ichiji looking cool as hell. It's still a bitch ass nigga. Ichiji is standing there. They're asking, yo, like, where you been at? Everybody was saying that she may have some kind of plan or something. I don't know, but I feel like given her mannerisms, she really can't. She's really not about to do anything. When the brokers arrived,
it seems like she has
it seems like she seems nervous.
It seems like she doesn't have
her plan is really trash.
Yeah, it seems like she has like an emergency plan. Like get her
but it's one of those like this shit is like
it's all or nothing.
A really tiny chance, happening. I really liked Stussie's design. I don't know why. I feel like she can throw some hands. Dufeld, he looks like a fat version of Crocodile with the little thing on his face. With that man. And then the Mortician dude, he's pretty cool looking. His design is actually pretty good too. I saw that when she entered into where Prospero was, and Prospero was like giving her like, I felt like Prospero was giving her some kind of vibes because her face kind of changed. So it's like what's gonna happen? Like I feel like the Vinsmokes aren't the only people that are gonna get murked. Like that Big Mom is trying to kill. Like she's trying to have a fat ass body count. You know what I'm saying? And the Vinsmokes are just a part of that, and the underworld brokers are also a part of that. After she gets the the German army, she's actually gonna do something else. Like this tea party is bigger than just gaining the Vinsmoke clone army and just killing the Vinsmokes. It's like there's a whole bigger plan behind that, and Luffy and Capone are gonna get in the way of that. And I feel like if they do, because I feel like Big Mom's not gonna go down this arc, but they're gonna really fuck up her plan somehow. And then the next page spread is my man Katakuri. But Jinbei Katakuri. No, but I said Jinbei. Capone.
God damn.
Capone was like, yo, this man.
Holy shit.
You want me to say that part about his hockey, or you want me to just skim over that?
Just skim over it. We're gonna talk about it.
Cause I want to talk a lot about that. Katakuri's design is very lit. He looks like a combination of. He looks like a combination of Mihawk, because he's got Mihawk's eyes, and his general look kind of looks like Mihawk, combined with like, cause you can tell how like all the siblings, cause like him, Smoothie, and Cracker kind of dress alike, and how they have like something kind of covering their body.
Yeah.
They have those
Yeah.
like knee pad things.
Yeah, and then their legs, all of them have the same kind of position. Like they all have weird positions with their legs. And I can tell like he's kind of quirky in a way. Like he's not just like some kind of like dark everything's, you know what I'm saying? And he Millie rocks a nigga with jelly beans, like a real nigga.
Facts.
He has the highest bounty that we've seen. I don't know how people could not see that because the only other highest bounty was Jack. And then second to that was Cracker. And his is 57.
His was second. It was wasn't it fucking the chick the damn.
Oh yeah, Smoothie is 932 million.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
900 something.
Smoothie is 932 million. I forgot about that. Well, Cracker is third, and then Smoothie is second. Smoothie is strong. Put respect on her name. Yeah, but you see Smoothie, making smoothies, with her ability. It was kind of fun. I found it a little funny. If you don't look at the giraffe, like that giraffe like skipped leg day or some shit. I don't understand that. Yo, deadass, look at that panel again. It skips leg day. Then you have Big Mom, and I feel like that whole just that stuff with Smoothie. You know how like when the evil villain is like planning something, and they have like their minions do something nice for the people who are coming to their death or something, and then at the end, Big Mom has her hand in the air when she normally. Because remember when we were first introduced to Big Mom, she was doing that song about killing everything, and remember like Bloody Pig. She was doing that one song. You know what I'm talking about?
That was the same exact thing. Introduction of this arc.
Yeah, that was the same exact thing. She did the same exact pose when we met her in 826. Like that's why I'm getting Bob. Like she's not just trying to kill the Vinsmoke. She's trying to kill everybody there, and then set off her plan. But that's all I gotta say. Big Mom was looking lit. Sanji, I didn't catch Sanji in that bottom left page until I read it the second time. Because after I got out of class, like I read the chapter a few more times. And yeah, but that's the one part I didn't look. But Big Mom looks a little menacing. Like, I feel like she's gonna body a lot of people. But remember, Jinbei and Pedro, one of them or both of them to get murked.
Damn. Like that?
All right.
Yeah, what it is.
Chanel.
All right, give me a second. Yeah, so we're at One Piece chapter. I'm not going to reiterate what everybody's been saying because I feel like that'd be pointless. So I just want to like skip to the part about Katakuri. So like
we're supposed to do a discussion on it, so you can't really touch it.
I mean, but we already discussed everything about the chapter.
I want to like reiterate stuff that everybody's already said.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody said everything about the chapter. I just want to like skip it. Okay. So like regarding like Katakuri, I'm like really confused as to why like Becky never mentioned this guy.
Huh?
Why Becky never mentioned it? And before like this chapter.
I'm about to address that right now. He indirectly mentioned
Kevin, can I finish? God, no, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, dude.
No, the first thing. Capone literally said we're gonna need a
gay.
It's beige, but Capone indirectly mentioned.
Wait, did I say Beggy?
You did say Beggy.
Oh my bad.
But I'm saying Capone mentioned it in a way because he said we're gonna need a distraction because Capone was the one to refer to the fact that this nigga has hockey that he can see into.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying though. I'm saying like why didn't they? Because he mentioned he didn't have time. Remember, he didn't have time. They had to rush through something pretty important though. The guy is a 1 billion plus bounty.
I'm not saying no. Look. We know, for one, you don't have to reiterate the power of Big Mom's commanders. You already know they're high-tier niggas. You don't have to waste time.
No,
Kevin, you don't understand what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let me finish my point before you even say anything. Okay. I understand he didn't bring it up, and he should have, but I'm saying, given the time constraints, he was like, all right, let's just hurry through the plan.
What?
Wait, hey, let me finish.
Hey,
let me get to
discuss the point. Right.
Nigga, I'm responding to what he said. I can't let you interrupt what I'm saying when I'm trying to finish the point, man. Okay. My whole point is they were under time constraint. Like Capone had to hurry up and get out of there, so he wasn't suspicious. Sanji had to hurry up and get out of there. And Capone is also holding. I feel like Capone is also holding back a piece of his plan. So he did it on purpose. So he didn't mention Katakuri on purpose because he probably had some. Capone is stupid.
Wait, so are you saying he ran out of time, or he didn't mention it on purpose? Which one?
Both. I'm saying both. It's both. He's holding back a piece of the plan for one, and two, he had time constraints, so he didn't have to mention it. But they had to get the general overview of the plan fast enough so nobody can catch on. And two, it'll be a surprise. That's all I see. But I don't think he forgot. He didn't forget. He probably didn't mention it.
That's not what I was saying. My main point was like he's hiding something. Yeah, like you said, he's hiding something because this guy.
No. He's not hiding something.
He is hiding something. He has to be.
No,
why wouldn't he mention this guy?
Not in a negative. No, not in a negative light. Like, let's say, have you ever? I wanted to refer to something, but there was a movie where somebody made a plan, right? They only told the people who were actually enacting the plan like a piece of it. So if it fucked up, no matter what, they have that second wave to like come in. So Capone isn't like trying to set up the Straw Hats or nothing. He's just holding the full plan away from him.
That time constraint thing, I don't buy it. That 5 hours.
Wait, what time constraint?
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm pretty sure he could have fit this guy in there because he has he killed a nigga with a jelly beam, alright? He killed somebody with a fucking jelly beam.
Yeah, we get it, he's strong. Everybody
okay, but hold on, Kevin, let me finish, Kevin.
He's not just strong.
Kevin, let me finish. He's not only just strong. The dude has a OPS ability that can fuck up their whole entire plan. So my point is, why would he not mention this guy? I think he's hiding something. I think he's hiding something negative towards the Straw Hats.
They had time to take showers and all that. So that little detail
and like dress up and shit.
In part of the plan.
There's a guy even kind of. I mean, I'm saying he could have mentioned it, but he didn't mention it on purpose.
I mean, he didn't. Oda didn't mention it because it's part of good storytelling. Like it's just the reveal. Okay.
No. I don't think it's even Oda. I don't think it's even Oda. No, I don't think it's even Oda. I'm talking about Capone.
No, that's
his overall plan involves them not knowing everything. Besides that whole.
What I'm saying,
that's possible.
Yeah.
That actually could somewhat be plausible. Maybe.
Oda didn't put that in because it's part of good storytelling. Not to add in something like that at that point. Like
I think it's really hard to judge right now because I feel like
I think it's gonna
Capone. I feel like
Capone definitely playing for that nigga. He's not.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying he didn't plan for it.
I wasn't saying that either. I'm pretty sure he has planned for it.
I feel
but there's a reason he didn't mention it to the Straw Hats.
You think he set him up?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna stab him right.
I don't know. He's doing something negative towards him.
No, but if it backfires, it's gonna fall on him too.
I don't know, but I think he's doing something that's gonna benefit him and not the Straw Hats because
it's not gonna backfire on him. He's
because this guy has an ability. Let me say this again. This guy has an ability that can mess up their whole entire plan. So.
I think
why wouldn't he mention it to the Straw Hats?
I think he indirectly mentioned it when he said we're gonna need a distraction for 5 minutes. He was referring to that. But
nobody can know this guy's ability.
No. Wesley, go ahead.
I don't think it's that complicated. I think next chapter, Capone's gonna have an explanation of like how
he's going in and out.
I heard him fine.
Yeah, I can hear him fine. Actually.
I think Capone is gonna have an explanation next chapter about how to counter his hockey ability. I think he's playing.
If you think so, but I think
here's my thing though. If Luffy wasn't there, how was he going to counter it in the first place? Mind you, Luffy's like a last input.
How are they going to assassinate Big Mom and like get away from this guy?
Yeah, that's my thing. Like Luffy is the last addition. Like he's an unexpected addition to the plan. So what was his plan prior to this?
Oh yeah, another thing. I like how like Cracker has like really strong ass armament hockey, and this guy has like really strong other ability. Yeah.
So Smoothie has Conqueror's hockey?
No.
But Luffy barely beat Cracker.
Smoothie with Conqueror's hockey rivaled only by Big Mom.
Shakir wanted to input something.
Wait.
Hold up.
Shakir's here.
No, but he wanted me to say something.
Hold up.
He's asleep right now.
Where is he?
I think Wesley. I don't think that there's gonna be any explanation on how to counter this guy because I don't think if there was.
You don't think Capone planned around him?
Oh, he did.
I think he knows about it.
I don't know
but
why
he's
Oda
not
would
gonna-
would
I don't
reveal that
think- I
like
don't-
after he revealed.
Like, if he wanted to tell the Straw Hats, he would have already.
I think
He would have did it last
And-
chapter. He would have did it last chapter.
Yeah, he would have done
He
it.
would be
already.
like, by the
there's no
way, there's
reason
this
to
guy,
wait.
Dogtooth Charlotte, coming at the party.
No,
He can read the
I think
future.
we should
He
wait.
has to have
I
a
think we should wait and
counterpart.
see.
Wait, I'm
I think
gonna
we should
have to
wait
see
and see
Chanel
what
for a second. That echo's crazy. But
No, that's young.
well, it's both of them.
Bruh, stop muting me, man.
It's both of them. All right, mute yourself unless you're talking. But I think he did it like Andre said because it's a bigger reveal if you see the character first this way. But I think Capone planned around it.
Yeah, Capone not.
I think Capone didn't tell the Straw Hats, but I think Capone had his own plan to deal with them that the Straw Hats didn't even
I could see that.
know about.
He had to have a plan.
Yeah, because he can predict the future. That's a big deal because he could counter the plan. I mean, you saw how he countered that other guy. Like as soon as he tried to come into the party, he knew what he was gonna do. Like Capone is a security officer. Like he wasn't shocked when that dude do that. When that guy did that, like he has a plan to get around it.
Also, regarding the 5 brokers in the underworld, I felt like one of them should at least been somebody that we've seen before. Personally,
Yeah, I could see.
like I don't like introducing 5 new characters. We're just not going to have time to even try to flesh them out or anything regarding this arc.
I think they're gonna spill over into another arc.
So
Now they're
Oh,
gonna,
of course they will, but at the same time, I do kind of agree with Andre. Like one of the 5, maybe you could have like had to be one of the shadowed out characters or something, just to
If
kind
you
of
look
like
at- if you look
keep
at-
some semblance of like continuity.
I personally thought it should have been Crocodile. Personally. And
Nah.
No,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
and I think that's why Oda made that cover story. I think he probably wanted to make Crocodile one of
Do
those
you
guys.
guys think that if Jinbei dies, do you guys want
Yes.
Jinbei to die in this arc? And do you?
I don't
Oh,
want
raise your
him.
mic. I can barely hear you.
I can.
Sorry, can you
He's like
hear me?
West
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Can you, wait, hold on.
Am I still
Barely.
echoing?
Can you hear me now?
No.
Everyone let Edward talk so I can hear him.
Wait, hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys think that? Do you guys want Jinbei to die? And do you guys think if he does die, will it kind of overshadow Sanji and the Germa 66 and what's supposed to be the highlight?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it would overshadow it. Yeah.
Yes, and he's already getting overshadowed.
Yeah, I was.
It would be like the third most important death in the series. So
I don't want him to die though, because I think he's a really cool character. But
I want him to die because it would do a lot for the story.
not.
I don't know about all that.
What are you talking about?
I would say whatever's best for the story. So if he dies in a way where like it really like helps kind of put over and emphasize Big Mom, then I'm for it.
Wait, I don't
I think that Jinbei. I'm fine with Jinbei dying. That's fine. I don't think it's best for the story in this.
He ain't
arc.
died. I don't see
I
it.
don't think it's
Okay,
best. I don't think it's best for the story.
I think it's already he's already getting overshadowed by the fact that all these new characters are getting introduced. The Capone is there. There's a supernova. I think Capone being there is already overshadowing Sanji's portion of the story and Big Mom. So
I don't think so.
Nah, he's not being
no.
overshadowed.
The
No,
Vince-
just-
Nah,
like
yeah.
that
You gotta let the arc. You gotta let the arc play out. There's always gonna be
Yeah.
highs and lows
Speaking
in
of right
terms of
now,
like
so-
amount
It
of
just
spotlight
seems
and
like
stuff
that
like that.
recently because we're trying to
Yeah.
like set up for the tea party and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, I just think right
So you
now.
gotta like let it play out.
No, the truth is Sanji is getting overshadowed.
Yeah, I think.
At the
I
moment,
I
I'm
wouldn't-
saying
I wouldn't-
I know that, but wait, I know that, but I'm saying at this point in time, Sanji getting
Yeah,
overshadowed.
just
But
right
I think,
now.
I think,
Right
I
now.
think,
That's
I
what I
think, I
just.
think,
That's what I just said.
I'm not done, Ibrahima. I think,
Yo, what's all this
I
attitude
think
up in this
people,
call?
yeah, like this man was trying to, you know, I
He's
told you, I don't
referring
know
to
about
you, Kevin.
I know, young.
Bro,
Like, you
stop
interrupting
muting me. Jesus
I'm
fucking
interrupting.
Christ.
Be yourself.
Yeah, like, yeah, what was I saying? I think people's expectations, like when Oda said this is gonna be Sanji's year, I think people took a little inch and took it to a mile. He said he could. Hold on.
We're months
Hold
removed
on,
from this
hold
being
on,
Sanji's year, by the
Hold
way.
on. When he explained that, he said, "Yeah, we're just gonna get Sanji's backstory. We're gonna important aspect of his life." And that was it. That's all he said. But people put it in their head of Sanji's gonna do all this crazy shit. Sanji's gonna hand out L's. Sanji's gonna have the most W's. You know, like don't put it in your head like that. This is still Big Mom. So a Yonko is automatically gonna overshadow whatever Sanji has. Like, I'm sorry, that's the natural order thing. Like,
they've been pretty lackluster this arc, personally.
Good night.
What?
Who?
The Vent Smokes.
Yeah, they haven't been all that, to be honest. But I
disagree. I disagree.
What'd you say, Young?
Are they supposed to be all that?
Yeah.
They were.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
They were kind of supposed to be.
I don't think so.
I mean, they haven't really done much.
I disagree, and at the same time, I think you really need to let the rest of the arc play out before you make statements.
Well, he did say so far, so.
Wait, Chanel, can you drop out and come back in or something? Or are you gonna have to mute yourself?
Is it really me, like echoing and shit?
Yeah.
I don't hear an echo though.
I don't hear an echo. Okay.
I do. I hear it, but it's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, I don't really hear that much.
I don't want any echo.
Wait, hold on. Before you guys go crazy, are we talking about? Are we talking about overshadowed in terms of their strength, or overshadowed in terms of like their characters?
Importance.
Important. Yeah. Why?
Because I think they're important to this arc.
You hear now, bro?
I think the point people are making is the importance of Capone, the importance of Big Mom, the importance of all the other characters. It seems more important than what's going on with Sanji and his family, and that's fine because I wasn't expecting them to do all that. To be honest, I thought we were just gonna get a backstory. Sanji was gonna throw hands with one of them, and it would be what it was.
I'll respond to that in saying, I think that's one of those things you gotta let the arc play out because it's gonna round all the way back around to being about Sanji. At the moment, yeah, but that's because like you're at the next phase where you're just bringing in all these characters.
Yeah. My initial question, Ibrahim, was if Jinbei dies, most likely it'll be at the end of the arc with the scenario that somebody played out, and I was saying would that overshadow overall Sanji and the Vent Smokes, which is supposed to be the highlight of this arc.
And here's the thing.
Is it
when you come out of this arc,
to do?
and it gets looked back on, right? It'll be one of those things that if he does die, like you'll remember this arc as, oh, this is the Big Mom arc where we were focusing on Sanji and his family, and Jinbei died here. That's how it's gonna be looked.
No.
What do you mean
no? What we're gonna be like? You're acting like people are gonna completely forget and only remember that.
If he died, the first thing people want to bring up, this is the arc. Jinbei died. It's not going to be
okay.
The first
wait. Hold up. What do you?
That's like saying Ace is dead first.
Let me talk. Wait, hold up. When you think of Marineford, what's the first thing you think of?
Ace dying.
So did that overshadow Whitebeard?
No.
It did.
No, it didn't. No.
If you don't think that overshadowed Whitebeard,
no. That's a bad example because one, those arcs are set up completely different.
That's not a bad example.
No. The whole arc.
He didn't even make his point yet. Let him finish his point. I don't even know what he's getting at with this.
The whole arc, that whole Marineford arc is focused.
Can you let him finish his point? I don't even know what he's getting at.
Nobody's saying anything, Ibu.
That's me speaking.
Wait, whose point?
He's talking about Young.
We're talking about Young. Young was saying something with
he made his point.
Yeah, that was.
What is your point?
He's saying that Ace is dead.
So stupid.
He's saying that Ace is dead.
You told me to shut up twice when I. Oh god.
No, he's talking to Andre.
I was talking to Andre because he was interrupting. I was trying to figure out what you were trying to say.
Interrupting. We all heard his point.
He was saying.
Everybody's talking at the same time.
He's saying that Ace is dead and shadow Whitebeard.
It didn't.
No.
I think what Andre's trying to say is
I think it did. I think it did.
No, I don't think it did. But it's because of the way Elder did it. It was done really well.
I wouldn't say overshadowed.
My point was, I think that was a bad analogy, for example, because
I don't think it's the same.
The arc is completely different than the arc was.
I don't think that's a valid reason for why.
Because Marineford is all centered around saving Ace. This arc was first based on getting Sanji back, and now we're getting into ruining the plan to the whole Big Mom situation. One, the arc structure around is supposed to get Sanji back, but not one. You got them getting the whole poneglyphs. You got Luffy home tag teaming up. You have possibly Jinbei dying. Then you have Big Mom trying to massacre the entire situation. So like in Marineford, there wasn't that many. I want to say like there wasn't that many side elements in Marineford. It was just simply getting
subplots.
Like it wasn't getting. It was just getting.
Yeah, I think since the time skip, Oda's been doing this thing like he did with at least since Dressrosa, like where he's balancing. Yeah, there's an issue with like what he's focused on, because there's so many different subplots going on at the same time.
Well, you think that's the issue?
Yeah, it wasn't Dressrosa.
I think it wasn't
Dressrosa. No, I was just answering those questions as far as like if Jinbei dies with this.
No, I was asking Wesley. You think that's an issue? Like
I think it's an issue with I agree with Wesley. I think it's an issue with. I think it's the major issue with this arc is a focus issue.
Here's the thing with Oda.
I think it's just the way it is. He just has so many. He just has so many. He's trying to jam pack
it like a ton of stuff.
You know. Here's what I'll say about that. Like the thing about Oda is, it's one of those things like when you're in the middle of the arc and you're reading weekly, it's just like there's kind of a focus issue. But he's what I'll give him credit for is he's good at by the end of the arc tying it all back in and putting a bow tie on it and kind of putting it all together. So like. Other arcs that kind of have that like Dressrosa has like a billion subplots, but like he ties up every loose end and he kind of weaves it back around. So like I wish I could draw this in like a picture, but I can't. But like it's one of those things that like when you're reading a weekly and it's just kind of like, all right, I guess we're doing this now, and well, what about that? What about this also? And that was going on like 15 chapters ago and stuff. And that's why I'm saying this is one of those discussions where you kind of have to let the arc play out because.
I mean, Dressrosa is over though. Dressrosa is over though. I know how Dressrosa turned out, and yeah, I don't think it's fair to say like, oh, you need to read it and then you understand like, he's gonna bring it all back together, obviously with the finale of the arc. But like when Sabo was introducing Dressrosa, then that he's trying to make it so exciting by like dropping little like big players and things like that in that it draws away the focus from like the main point that he's like trying to get across in the arc. Like when Sabo was introduced, people wanted to see more of Sabo, and then he had to kind of downplay what was going on with Sabo to like bring back the focus of what he was trying to do. So I think it is an issue. Sabo and Koala showed up, like people wanted to see more of that, and he had to kind of like push it to the side. And it was this major subplot that he had to kind of ignore to focus back on Luffy and Doflamingo and Law.
But
so it kind of gets distracting.
I can see what you're saying. But not in. I don't see that with this arc, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not trying to labor on this point because we gotta get to the observation hockey. Obviously, I'm just saying that I don't know if this is the right arc for Jinbei to die in. I don't even know if Jinbei should die at all. But if he does die, it doesn't matter. I just don't know if now is the time to do that.
Yeah, I understand.
Considering that he's kind of just like a side character in the arc.
Yeah.
I don't think he should die now.
I think Oda really needs to show how powerful Big Mom is, because I think he needs to make her a serious threat. Like this is a Yonko arc. It doesn't feel like
they're dealing with
it doesn't feel like you're dealing with one of the biggest threats in the entire series. Yeah, I think he needs to not kill Jinbei.
I would say stay tuned for that.
Yeah, she has
what I see happening is
and she will. That's why I feel like someone's gonna get bodied. But that's why I said like if the story permits.
What Kevin said about Pedro, I think that's a better option of him dying because he's not.
Look, Pedro. Pedro's time is gonna run out like 5 or 6 months. He's gonna die at some point. If you're gonna kill, I'm not even. Because his leg got ripped off. He's gonna die soon. He's gonna die soon. If you want to kill him off,
I think.
How many years
show Big Mom thing? I think that's
he ripped off 50 years. Pedro himself say Pedro said a year or less.
We're acting like the lifespan in One Piece is like related to real life. Like
no.
Wait.
But Pedro himself said he's about to die.
You said a few months, Kevin?
Yeah.
No, not a few months. Like it's close to a year. But Pedro himself said I only have like a year left.
Was like less than a year. All the events of that. So.
But okay, hold on. My point here is I don't think Pedro is going to be a major player in the Straw Hat Crew.
Yeah. Which is why you could see him as an easier culprit to be killed.
You can kill him off. Yeah. You can kill him because he's going to die anyway.
Okay.
Because he's going to die anyway. Because he's going to die anyway in like a year or less. And he's already pretty. I mean, you like him enough. He has an interesting. He's an interesting character to kill off. Yeah. People like him. So if you kill him off, he's gonna create an impact. I mean, you can do that. It'll work.
Basically, what Kevin's saying is like,
Yeah.
Pedro's number one candidate to take the L.
Yeah, because he has a decent enough amount of characterization, decent enough importance.
I got you.
I feel like all of Fishman Island characterized Jinbei enough though. Like I don't need the art to focus on him. Like I feel like this is if Fishman Island was like the climax of the story, this is more like the epilogue. So I feel like he could die in this arc.
I don't feel like, because like Jinbei still has the goal of like being that guy, loyal to Luffy on his crew, to be the one to protect him, and I feel like that like he wants to do that, but I don't think it's gonna last long at all. And I don't have a problem with that, but I don't see this as the right time to kill. Like this is what I see happening, and don't be surprised if something along these lines happen. And people might be disappointed because they're impatient or whatever, but they're gonna get away from Big Mom. Big Mom's not gonna show that much DC in this arc. People are gonna be like, "Oh,
she's gonna do something. She's gonna
do something.
Or no, but it's really possible that she doesn't, and people are gonna complain. But then
I don't think Big Mom's gonna show much.
She's gonna do something.
I would not be surprised if she comes out of this arc extremely angry. She wants revenge.
I don't really need her to either. I don't need her to.
Okay, the truth of the matter is, Big Mom has Yonko commanders to do her dirty work for her. She has Dogtooth to do her dirty work for her.
I feel like she might get revenge later down the line when the readers and the Straw Hats least expect it, and it might be in the form of like taking Jinbei's life, and I would like that better.
Yeah, her commanders can
like think of it like, say like it's down the line, the Straw Hats, they just finished up stuff with Kaido. It's like a settle down period, like what we usually get after big arcs, and then next thing you know, Big Mom or she comes down with a fleet, and they take out Jinbei or something of that along those lines. I would like that better as a way for Jinbei to go out than for it to happen in this arc or something.
No, but I mean also remember that Smoothie hasn't done shit. Cracker's the only person that's thrown hands, and he was decent. He was kind of impressive when he was throwing hands. Imagine Smoothie, imagine Katakuri throwing hands. And people are gonna say some dumbass shit like, "Oh, Katakuri is stronger than Big Mom," but she hasn't really done anything, so you should be in more awe of what she can do.
I feel like there's a parallel being set up.
You'll be surprised, bro.
I feel like there's a parallel being set up between the Monster Trio and the Sweet Commanders. So I feel like they're down the line. There's going to be
who got rid of Cracker?
Luffy.
Okay.
Luffy would help.
Will end the series Sanji be Crackers here?
I feel like Luffy.
Wait, what did I just say?
He said no.
You don't think so?
No.
Luffy's gonna have a rematch with Cracker where he completely just like Cracker's not a challenge to him. Like he deals with him a lot easier, I think.
Oh, you think they're gonna come back to Whole Cake Island?
No, I think they're gonna face him again.
You got that war coming up.
Yeah, I think they're gonna face him again, and I definitely think Zoro's like Sanji's not fighting Zoro, so Zoro maybe against Smoothie, and Sanji against
Smoothie has a sword.
Yeah, either Sanji and Cracker.
This is something I've been thinking about. Do you guys think One Piece?
Oh, like Bluno and Lucci, like how Luffy fought Bluno.
Do you guys think One Piece needs another time skip?
Define time skip.
I don't think it.
Define.
Yeah. We need a time skip.
I think when we're 80% of the series, we'll get another time skip.
I do not see the Straw Hats strong at all enough to face like they're not strong enough and I do not want Oda. I doubt he will. I do not want them to rely on power-ups for the New World, and if they do, that would really ruin a lot. But that's why I think like they need some form of training or a time skip.
If it's a time skip.
Wait, but young Gear second and Gear third. Wait. Gear second and third. Was that done during the time skip?
No.
Okay. That power, and that happened in the same. I mean, I actually want a time skip, to be honest, because I do want to see him get older and shit.
But Luffy's not the only guy on the crew.
Andre Williams.
Yeah, but Sanji made Diablo Jumbo.
Yeah, these are cool techniques, but I don't think the Straw Hats in general are ready
They're not ready
Before
to
the
match
new-
up against Yonko's.
They're not ready.
Do you see how long it took Luffy just to beat what Cracker? And he's a
11 hours.
commander.
He needed help with that.
Yeah, he like. I do not see the Straw Hats at
They're
all
not-
ready for the Yonkos.
They're not strong enough, but I could see some kind of power up. And we're gonna find out with like this book.
I don't want like
is it gonna be like some convenient situation whole thing? Like
I don't want that like. And the way like it's seeming, you would need multiple throughout the story.
I think the
help
Monster
out.
Trio are gonna master. I think they're gonna master hockey, but I don't think it needs to come through a time skip. So I don't know. They're definitely
No,
not
but I
strong
mean,
enough.
the only way.
arc?
Yeah, they need a training arc though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I wouldn't
the
mind
only-
that.
Yeah, we're gonna get training arcs. No, that for a fact we're gonna get training
They're
arcs.
gonna
but I
get
feel
some
like
kind of power.
they're not.
Like,
I don't know how. No, I understand this. Like I don't know how. I mean, because I know that for a fact that Luffy got stronger every time he used Gear Fourth, but those are like tiny increments. And you also gotta remember we're like in the New World time. They've been in the New World for 3 weeks, I think, or like a month. A month and a half, because they got to their shores within 3 weeks, and do Fishman Island within 3 to 4 weeks, and then it took them 3 weeks and 2 weeks to get to Zoe, then another week to get to Whole Cake Island. So it's been like a month and a half to 2. Now, I can bet you for a fact there's gonna be training arcs. Like they're not even a month into it, and they got rid of Doflamingo. They got rid of fucking. Come on, they done a lot of shit.
With Doflamingo too, though.
all right, let's do ratings and then favorite panel.
We talked about hockey. Y'all talking about the hockey yet?
Oh, okay. You want to talk about the hockey thing?
Oh my! They got me
so-
moist.
So apparently, observation hockey can allow you to see into the future.
I mean,
I saw that. I saw that coming anyway.
that's always been something part of observation hockey, though.
Yeah.
I that's not a huge surprise. to
It's
me,
not a huge surprise.
but I didn't expect to see that in this like somebody who's not even a Yonko to have that.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Hey man,
But all I gotta say about
this is her Ben Beckman, man.
Yeah, this is
all
this is
I
like
gotta say.
her Virgo, I guess. So he's like,
If this guy can see into the future, what the hell does Dragon have?
Hey man, hey man.
That guy can like is he like
Schlegren?
yo like I don't know.
My thing is like
I'm thinking about it.
Observation hockey is usually prior to this is you see the aura of people, like you saw, and you predict future moves. So that whole future seeing thing has always been there in observation hockey. My whole thing is I'm not sure if this was just anime or like this actually happened in the manga. Remember when Luffy was getting ready to attack Mihawk and Marineford, and he had like that vision.
It was in the manga.
So yeah, like he saw had he attacked what would have happened to his arms.
Yep.
So is that like correlating with the way it was described in this chapter? Like that's something Luffy may have in the future.
Okay.
Oh no! That was Mihawk. That was Mihawk using it on Luffy.
Yeah, but observation itself.
Really?
Like, we've seen.
Yep, that was Mihawk using it on Luffy.
On what chapter?
Because no, Mihawk is special though. He has hawk eyes. His eyes are special.
So
Mihawk was using it on Luffy.
Yeah, I know that.
So you could predict an image. So you could predict an image of what's gonna happen to somebody else.
Yo,
I think everything is in relation to hockey. Like, remember when people were saying that? Dragon. Remember when people were saying that Dragon had the wind.
Chapter 5.
The wind Loki ability. Then we saw Shanks do the Conqueror's Hockey where he was destroying the ship. I think Conqueror's Hockey. I think all the hockeys have like levels to this shit.
I think what Oda obviously. I think what Oda's gonna do. I think what Oda's gonna do is everything in Marineford is gonna be foreshadowing, like a lot of hockey usage.
Yeah.
It's like he's gonna go back to that, and he's gonna use that. Like every little thing that was happening in that battle is gonna be
like that whole thing was just a huge tease for what you're gonna see in the future.
Yeah.
Remember what happened with Kobe, where he could see like
hear all the voices and stuff.
Yeah.
He was
Kobe has the voice of all things.
Man.
Kobe?
How do you guys see Kobe fitting into the story? This is really random, but like
This arc or the
no,
hockey thing?
not this arc. Like in general,
What do you mean in general? Like explain, yeah.
what do you see Kobe fitting into the rest of One Piece? Like,
when they have
Luffy's rival?
when they have another big clash with the Navy.
Do you think he can get that strong
No,
in that little time to be Luffy's rival?
no.
I think it'll be Luffy's rival at the end. I think it'll always be like 2 or 3 steps behind him whenever they meet up.
They'll never be on the same level. I don't
No.
I don't think he's.
I think it's
I don't think he's gonna be his rival in terms of fighting.
I think there's a gap. I think there's a gap, and he'll like keep closing it slowly and slowly like over time.
Garp and Roger? No, but Garp and Roger will actually.
I think fairly soon. I think fairly soon Kobe will reach the level of strength that Luffy was pre-Gear Second.
Okay, if there is another time, it's gonna be a much longer time. It's not gonna be like 2 years. I think
it'll be like a year, another year and a half too.
So yeah, if we get at least a year time skip, I feel like Kobe can catch up.
Do you think?
To what?
What do you mean to what?
I think
Kobe's not just sitting on twiddling his thumbs.
In Marineford.
This dude, no. This dude made a lot of progress even where he got to.
In Marineford.
It'd been like a month. Luffy had trained for 10 years.
Yeah, Luffy
where
stomped his ass. So you're saying if a year times could happen, he's going to be what? Gears 2 strength?
Under Garp? Under Garp?
Like where? Because Luffy's Gear 4
he
right
can catch
now.
up.
Luffy is Gear 4 right now, and that's almost beating Doflamingo in Sweet Commander level. So you're saying that he's going to catch up to that type of level within a year?
I think it's possible.
3 years training with Garp.
It's Garp, nigga. It's Garp.
3 years training. That means he's going to surpass. That means he's going to surpass Sanji.
Good night.
Zoro.
Good night.
No.
Hey man,
I think
y'all gotta understand.
Helmeppo's gonna be the second strongest swordsman.
Yo, with the visor.
Yo, imagine if Odin did that shit. That'd be lit. That'd be the best troll of all time. Helmeppo's stronger than Shiryu.
Yeah,
strong. He's Vista level right now. Helmeppo. Well, what do you think was the rating for this chapter, Andre? MVP, favorite panel, and what do you want to see next week? Andre. Ibrahima.
James. Where he at?
9 out of 10. What were the other questions?
MVP, favorite panel, and what do you want to see next week?
MVP is Katakuri and Oda for the great panels. Favorite panel, that's a tough one. I haven't read the chapter since the morning, and since I didn't do the recap, I haven't looked at it, so I'm not sure. But I'll go with the easy choice and just say the panel that showed Katakuri chilling. But there was a couple of nice full page spreads, but I don't have them all at the top of my head. And what do I want to see next week? Just a continuation of the story.
Ibrahim finally has good opinions.
Andre.
So we're doing chapter MVP?
Yeah.
I will go with Charlotte. What's his name? Pero?
Yeah.
Charlotte Prospero?
One, how he was looking at the 5 Black Market members and that covers me. So that's my favorite person. So I'm just going to answer that question right now. Chapter rating, I'll give it a 8.5 out of 10.
A what?
8.5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
What I want to see next week, I want to see them starting to set up like everyone getting into position. Maybe like explain, not just give some insight on more of the Black Market members, like what are their roles.
Wait, who getting in position? Are you talking about Luffy and Capone and them, or are you talking about
Luffy and them all getting in position? Maybe explain what all the Black Market members do. regarding their roles, and then we'll expand on their characterization later, but just explain what their role is inside the black market. And then the end should be Pudding coming in with a beautiful dress, and then or seeing the cake. But you got the tomato box too.
Miguel. Kevin. Kevin.
Was a pro. Wesley.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. The first panel was the Prospero panel where he showed his like the stairs, the little twirling stairs made out of candy. I don't know what candy was. It was the best one. Either that or the panel with Katakuri because of that dog. Was late. MVP. I got the list. Number 1, Katakuri. Stussy. Number 1, Dufel. Number 1, Morgan.
Just say everybody, man.
And Oda. Hockey for being creative. I'm done. Chapter rating was a 10 out of 10. 860 weeks straight. That's an even number. What do I want to see next chapter? I don't want to hear anything out of your mouth, Andre. We'll even spinning. What I want to see next chapter? We could actually get a little bit more on Katakuri, like his personality, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think the setup is gonna take that long because Oda hurried us to like the beginning of the wedding, and so we're probably gonna see Luffy and them setting up. Luffy's not gonna, because Luffy's supposed to be like coming out of the air. He's supposed to be like having like a dynamic entrance to the air or something like that. He said something like that. He wanted to like do some crazy.
Just in general.
Yeah. But he wants to do something crazy, so we're not gonna see him for a break next to that. So I don't think they're gonna be setting up. I think we're just gonna see the procession, and then something crazy is gonna happen at the end, and then we're gonna go on break because it's been 5 weeks. So yeah, I already have.
Okay.
We've been introduced to Katakuri. It's not like we went on break, so you know the next chapter is gonna be crazy. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Oda and your editor, I'll suck your dick any day.
All right, Miguel.
Whoa.
All right, Young.
Yes.
Chapter ratings, MVP, favorite panel. What do you want to see next week?
I don't think I can give a numerical value for this level, for this for this chapter. So I'll just
feel you.
Blank.
860 chapters, bro. I know, it's crazy.
Probably like a Google out of 10. MVP Dufeld. Yo, the black market king.
Yo, Stussy's got a schleg, bro.
The Rick Ross of One Piece.
Yo, you see him?
He looks so cool.
Yo. Oh, yeah, that cigar and everything. Dufeld.
The Rick
Favorite
Ross
panel?
of One Piece.
Probably that panel with all the fat schlegs walking by. The
Morgans?
Yeah.
Study?
The mortician?
The mortician?
Drug Peclo?
Drug Peclo.
Anyway.
Schleglo?
What I want to see next. I want to see One Piece. And I hope at the end of the chapter it says One Piece is going on break because the man deserves it.
Yes, he does.
What
really deserves it.
All right, this is the last question. What do you think Sanji's observation hockey is compared to Katakuri's about to?
Good night.
Let's not do this. It's high tier though.
I think Luffy's is better.
We should actually
Really?
do a discussion.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
You think
Luffy's
so?
better.
You think so?
I think Usopp's is better.
Oh yeah, Usopp.
Then Sanji's? Sanji's a observation hockey specialist. Like that's his specialty.
Since when?
No. That doesn't mean
okay. Usopp, I was just messing with that, but Usopp will be better.
Oda said Luffy's. They all have specialties. Luffy's is conquering kings. Zoro's is armaments, and Sanji's is observation.
The thing is, Luffy mastered like all the basics.
Yeah. Let me address that statement real quick. Just because remember what
he said that's his strongest form of
No. Was it? Remember what Rayleigh said? He said everyone chooses to specialize in one. Now, because that would mean that Zoro is a better arm in hockey
than
Luffy. And
no, that's not what
no,
it's not what it
no.
is.
Yeah, then that means Luffy's can be better.
No, Zoro's arm in hockey probably is better than Luffy's.
And I assume it is, but
I don't see it. I don't see
that. I don't see.
I think first of all, Luffy's balanced. I think Luffy's more balanced.
Yeah,
but
balanced, and he has more potential for each.
I think if it's like the chart Naruto, I think it's like the chart Naruto. Like Zoro's armaments has like a huge spike, and all the rest of them are low. Sanji's observation has a huge spike, and all the rest of them are low. And Luffy's just more. His conquering kings has the biggest spike, but he's more.
He's the only one with conquering kings.
Wait.
So it's not.
Are you saying his arm in hockey is better than Luffy's?
I think so. Yeah.
It's his strongest. Oda said it's his strongest hockey. Like they all have a specialty. All three of them have a specialty that they're really good at.
Did you see this man against Pika? The hockey that he showed.
Wait. My question is regarding that. Could he slice a Gear 4 Luffy?
Hell no.
Probably.
If they both,
I would think so.
If they both slash and attack, who would?
I think they would either be even or he would slash a little bit.
I need to hear someone actually say that.
He would chip it. He would chip it or they'd be even. They wouldn't hurt each other.
No.
We haven't seen Zoro fight a serious battle like that.
If Luffy's armament hockey if Luffy had
power scaling. Yeah, young go.
If Luffy hockeyed up his arm and Zoro clashed with his sword, with armament hockey, Zoro's sword goes goodnight.
I don't think so.
I don't know about all that.
I don't think so at all.
But from what I know, wait.
Look at it.
I think it's really hard to answer that. Like
armaments on an object before, have we? Like grab a stick or something and put armaments on it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you had Luffy a sword right now, would he be able to do that?
I'm trained by Rayleigh.
Good night.
Wait, stop. You don't know that because he never tried to do anything but use high.
Because Luffy isn't trained to do that. I don't think Luffy can.
Yeah,
Luffy doesn't use weapons.
Whoa! Don't say some stuff like that.
Wait.
I feel like you guys are taking this wrong. Like,
hold up. You're saying
that's a high level of technique.
You're saying
I think it's a high level of technique to put armaments on objects.
You're saying
I feel like he can do that.
Can't transform an item into armament hockey.
If he can
do that.
If he can, I don't know if he can. And if he can, he can't do it as well.
I think he can. He probably can.
He can't do it as well.
But does it mean anything?
Zoro, if he can.
What do you mean by that? All you're doing is coding it with hockey.
If he can,
that can't
do it.
What does that mean?
That Wesley finished.
That means the armament isn't going to be as strong around the weapon as it would be around Zoro's blade.
I think I get what Wesley's saying. I think he's saying if he can, it's not as proficient as Zoro.
He's not as good as
the way I see it.
Okay. Let me talk because let me say this one thing.
Oh boy.
When Luffy punched Cracker, he said, I think it's the Viz translation. He said this is one of the strongest armaments hockey I've ever faced. Now we can assume that Cracker.
That wasn't the Viz translation.
Hold on. What was the Viz translation? What did it say?
It was like this is extremely tough armaments hockey. It wasn't like the manga stream translation was. It's one of the strongest I've ever faced. The Viz I think was.
But
it's really strong.
From what I'm assuming, because when people fight now and they're gonna be using hockey, right? So the only way is for your hockey to be stronger. So I'm assuming that a person who's normally stronger has a stronger armament hockey. That's just it. With observation, I can see somebody having I can see somebody having better observation hockey than somebody they're weak in that. That makes sense. But armaments. You're probably gonna have better armament. You're gonna have better armaments than somebody you're stronger than.
No, it's not your physical strength. It's not your physical strength. armaments hockey. It's not
No, we're talking about your overall power. Your
no, because
ability.
but I don't think it's hockey like the strongest.
All right.
I think it's physically stronger than a lot of people.
All right. Cracker was able to slice into Gear 4 Armament Hockey.
Yeah, so his hockey is probably stronger than Zoro's.
So, are you saying that Zoro Armament Hockey is on that level?
I don't think so.
I don't know if it's on that.
I don't think so.
It's higher than Luffy's. It's probably close
to the point. To the point, he can do that to Luffy.
I don't know if he could slice through Luffy because Cracker's just stronger than Luffy. They're just stronger than Luffy. But in terms of technique for armaments, yeah, like Zoro's probably closer to the full body armaments hockey than Luffy is.
All we've seen Zoro do is do hockey on his arm. Luffy is using on like 80%.
Oda has said Zoro's specialty, conquering kings is Luffy's specialty, observation is Sanji's specialty. It's the one he's the best at. It's the one he's the best at.
Think that
just because you're just because you're the best at it doesn't mean you're better than somebody.
If the three of them are anywhere close to each other in fighting range, unless you think Luffy is just way ahead of Zoro, if they're in the same tier, and it's Zoro's specialty, if they're in the same tier, if they're in the same fighting tier, and it's Zoro's specialty and it's not Luffy's specialty, then Zoro's probably better at it, at least slightly.
I'm using what I've seen. I haven't seen
Zoro fight all out.
Okay, then you can't make that.
We've never seen Luffy code anything in armaments. Either we've never seen him do that. We've seen Zoro do it. So based on what I've seen, Zoro knows how to do it. He's better at it. He's better at armaments.
Yes, because Wesley, look. From what every swordsman that's high tier coach their shit in armament hockey, that doesn't automatically mean their armament is better than yours. Because you're gonna have to have stronger armaments.
I didn't say it did. That's not what I said. I didn't say that's what it meant.
From what I understand.
I'm going based on what Oda said. I'm going based
on what Oda said. All Oda said was that Sanji's the best at observation. Luffy's the best as conquerors. I'm not finished.
Come on, man.
Don't be doing that because I didn't interrupt you. Okay, but
go ahead.
Sanji's the best observation. Luffy's the best at conquerors, and then Zoro's the best at armament. Now I'm assuming that just means that Zoro's observation is okay and his armament is really, really good. I'm assuming that Sanji's observation is really, really good and his armament is okay. And Luffy obviously has he's the only person, as far as we know right now. I'm not done.
Good night.
Luffy is the only person with conquerors hockey, so of course he's gonna be the best at it. Now, from what I've known, if you're saying that Zoro has better armament hockey than Luffy, that means you think he can beat Luffy. I don't believe that. That's all I'm going.
No, that's not what it means. I don't know where you're making that correlation. I don't think so. I think Luffy could.
Because for example, when Virgo coded himself,
I think Virgo's armament is better than Law's, but Law still beat him.
Law just said his armament. Law said his armament hockey was better than.
The question was.
Yeah, Law still won the fight. I don't think it means better armament hockey.
No, Law said my armament hockey is better than you think it is, meaning it's better than his.
I don't think he ever said.
The question was asked. This might be out of nowhere. Who in the Straw Hat Pirates can use hockey? Oda's response was, it's these three. Their specialty hockey color is in parentheses. When he uses the word specialty, I don't think he's saying like one is better.
Yeah.
This review is still going on.
Yeah, that's what specialty is. Which one? What do you take specialty?
What are they best at?
What are they best at?
What are they best at? But it doesn't mean that
they can't use that.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I think all of them.
Doesn't mean
all of them. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they can all use it.
No, what I'm saying is just because Zoro's specialty is armament hockey, I don't think you can jump to the conclusion and say that his armament hockey is better than Luffy's.
I don't think
Luffy
is better. I don't think Luffy is better at every form of hockey than Sanji and Zoro. That would just be like, then he's at a whole nother. He's a tier above him, if that's the case.
I think Sanji.
You're saying
yeah, because he's the strongest. He's the strongest in it.
I don't think he's the
strongest in the crew. So it makes sense.
Wait. Then
a tier above him.
So
let's think about it this way. Look at their training. Look, compare the way how did Sanji get observation? What did he do during
But
his
we don't
training?
really know
He
it.
trained with even call. He trained with even call.
You're just dodging utakus.
He ran away from
No.
home.
I don't think that's fair. All right. First of all, Zoro trained with the strongest swordsman in the world in hockey. So like, come on, bro. Like, and Rayleigh didn't train him. Rayleigh didn't train him the entire time. Remember, he trained on his own for like half a year. Rayleigh trained him for like 6 months.
When we came out of the time skip, Rayleigh said like I've been gone for like 6 months.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Rayleigh didn't train him that entire.
Really trained him for a year and a half.
Showed him the basics.
For one.
Rayleigh showed him the basics.
Did Mihawk train Zoro the whole time? No,
We
We don't know. We don't know.
no.
We actually
We do have
No,
confirmation.
he
We do have
didn't.
confirmation that Mihawk was directly involved in his hockey. Him
Yeah,
learning
we do
hockey.
because we saw a flashback during.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
And so was Rayleigh and Luffy.
Wait.
in
Are you
terms of
saying his
hockey.
hockey is stronger now? Zoro's.
Zoro's arm hockey is stronger right now than Luffy's.
Yeah, are you saying that?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying potentially overall his armaments will be better than Luffy's. Will be better than Luffy's.
What? So you mean you're saying that his hockey is better than
It's his specialty. No, I'm saying his specialty. He has the highest armament hockey potential out of the three of them.
If you're saying right now, then I can't.
Yeah, I can't tell right now. I don't know.
That would
Because we haven't seen him show it right now.
That would mean his armament hockey is cracker level. Who was able to cut into
I
grip.
don't believe that. That's what I was arguing.
I don't know. Because Cracker. I don't know how.
The strongest
Cracker,
armament hockey based attack we've seen Luffy do is the King Kong gun, and the strongest armament hockey attack Zoro has done is that move that he used to beat Pika.
What,
Yeah,
3,000
so-
worlds?
we know that's not
So it's up to you. It's up to you to.
yeah, they're close to those attacks are.
You gotta credit a lot
similar.
to the. You gotta credit a lot to the cutting of Pika, to the technique behind it too, like in terms of
The
pure
same thing goes for
swordsmanship.
same thing goes for the elephant gun though. Like,
That's not really technique. That's just
strength.
well, that's
That
all
was
strength.
strength. And it wasn't the armament. It was his strength.
I don't know.
We also
Wait,
Zoro hasn't. But Wesley is right. We haven't seen like eiichiro.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't know
know.
Zoro's. We don't know.
It's
Zoro
really
or
hard to make that
Sanji's.
judgment.
Yeah, we don't know Zoro's. But I take specialty to mean he's gonna be the best at it on the trials at some point, going all out.
I think the way I take specialty is it's more of a personal thing than him. Like but we'll see.
I can't imagine Luffy being better at every form of hockey than Zoro and Sanji. I just can't imagine.
I could.
I can't imagine it.
He's gonna be
I don't think that would be the case.
Yeah, that would put him.
Very thing if it was the case.
That will put him at like a Goku level in comparison to like everyone else in Dragon Ball. So like he'd be
I
such a tier.
I wouldn't say
He
Goku.
he would be okay, maybe not that old, but he would be such a tier above everyone else that they wouldn't be close to him at that point. If Zoro's
He means
specialty
Goku
was
relative
armaments,
to the rest of his cast.
If Zoro's specialty was armaments and Luffy's armaments were better than Zoro's, and it's not even his best hockey technique.
So what's the purpose of Zoro's like armaments?
Yeah, who cares about Zoro's armaments? Like they're nothing compared to Luffy's.
I mean, Zoro's gonna be fighting. Wait.
Best hockey.
There's
his best hockey, and he can't even match up to Luffy in it.
No, there's a difference between. Because they're gonna be fighting their own opponent now.
And then Sanji's observation.
Just because Luffy is above them
match
doesn't
up
mean
to
anything.
Luffy's observation.
Yes, because he's gonna become Pirate King.
And this is
So
best.
he's gonna be above all of them. So he's gonna be above
Zoro's
all
supposed
of
to be
them.
the best swordsman in the world, and he can't match up to Luffy's armaments. Like, come on,
Good night.
come on.
Hey,
He can't even match
you're
Luffy.
right.
The best swordsman in the world doesn't.
He
have
better
to
be
match
able to
Pirate.
match Luffy's armaments if that's his best technique. Because then who cares? Who cares about Zoro's armaments? They're not impressive. If he can't even at least match Luffy.
Each crew member should be able to provide something like in the sense of like it's like, oh man, you gotta watch out for the Straw Hats is Rohan Zoro. He has the best hockey. He has the best armament hockey in this, and Monkey D. Luffy's Conquerors is like unimaginable and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But if it's just like, oh yeah, they like exactly what Wesley said. Like if Zoro specializes in this and masters it and then there's a full power of armament hockey, it's still not even like close to Luffy's. Like, it's just kind of pointless.
But let's
like you said, it would make him a significant from what we've seen so far. The attacks are fairly close, and Zoro's hasn't even gone close to all out yet. So
let's ask the important question: who has better observation, Sanji or Luffy? That's my last question.
I haven't. We can't answer that because we haven't seen enough.
Based on your logic right now,
Yeah,
Luffy has better observation, but I don't know.
From what we've seen, it's Luffy, but we haven't seen enough.
I think this arc we're gonna see Sanji use some of his techniques, and I think it's gonna be comparable to Luffy, if not better.
What do you mean comparable? Wait,
It's gonna be comparable.
Whoa. What do you mean to what? Are you talking about in terms of power or just impressiveness?
I think
Observation haki isn't about power.
Yeah, I think you're conflating Luffy's fighting strength with his haki level, and I'm not.
Yeah, like Kevin.
No.
Luffy's the strongest member of his crew. Like no one's debating.
Hold on. I'm not debating that. I was talking about because I thought you were talking about the debility. I'm not talking about observation.
I'm talking about
I thought the whole
observation.
You're talking about observation?
Yes.
Yeah. Then yeah, I can agree with that.
I think Sanji can dodge bullets and all that shit too. Is he better
Anybody
than Luffy?
can stop. Luffy was dodging bullets in the
That's what I'm saying. I said
not...
it's gonna be comparable to that or better. Because it's his specialty. It's
no.
Around that same tier. But alright. That was the chapter. Interesting debate. I'm gonna end it here and
No, I left my charger at Temple now.
Yeah, that sucks. Next week, more flames from Ichiro Goda.
You should rate, comment, and subscribe.
Thank
Peace and have a nice day.